People are kind of annoyed with how favored you are. You had a cape on in this last season, and when you got back home from that season ending, that cape had a whole bunch of holes in it. What in the frick? That is how you're feeling. Tattered and worn, exhausted, just over it. But if you were praying, manifesting, or affirming on 7-7, if you were playing hooky, if you were laying low, if you were being cautious, if you were gifted something, especially, this is your message. Your secret mission has started, and it is making people very nervous. The person that you've been becoming is making people nervous, and all of the imposters in your life are going to be exposed as you sit this one out. And what I mean by sit this one out is whatever you did in the last season by giving and helping and doing and spreading yourself thin, that's why there were all these holes in your cape. You're like, I dropped my halo somewhere, my wings are looking crazy, my cape is like all over the place, like what is going on? And it's because some of these people were not who they said they were. And sometimes when you are getting ready to ascend, it is hard for you to see who is really fake or who you need to be careful of your energy around, because you just want to pour into other people naturally, and then it starts to, you're neutralizing so much in their life, it's not really doing anything for you. So sitting this one out is you not doing all the things you were doing before. You are going to be rebuilding your confidence. You're taking back your energy. You thought you were being very careful and you had a lot of boundaries up, and you did. But it's new levels, new devils. And there's a lot that has tried to set you up. There is a lot that's tried to bait and switch. There's a lot that's tried to push you in a trench. There is a lot that is trying to stop you from seeing certain messages, from seeing certain confirmations. Because that is how big this next thing is. You just stepped through a portal. On top of that, you are being prepared for a lot of public attention. So your angels are putting all this caution tape around you that your secret mission has started. Let those people over there fall like dominoes, because that's exactly what's going to happen now that you've taken back your energy. You thought, oh, I'm just being me. Realizing, wait, why am I so tired? Why am I so distracted? Why do I have anxiety? What is going on? So you are going to be staying silent. You are going to be playing hooky. A lot of people are going to be like, wait, where did they even go? Because again, you are calling back your power. You are calling back your energy. Your light, your presence is going to illuminate every room and every continent and every corner of the internet. Like, you are laying low right now because in the future, people are going to be seeing you everywhere. I'm speaking to someone that is going to be seen everywhere. And so that's why there's so many lower energies trying to stop you, trying to affect your ability to move forward, to even feel like the secret mission has started, like you're in this portal, or you're like even getting your energy back. You are also being shown who has been aiding and abetting, who has been baiting and switching, who has been an imposter, who has been mimicking, copying and pasting, who you need to say hello to and who you need to say goodbye to. But I do feel like at the beginning of this season, you are quiet. You got things on lock. You are getting your power back. All of this darkness that you just went through made this vision possible. If you were gifted something on 7-7, prepare for more gifts. That gift could have made you nostalgic, like, oh, I want to be in my soft life. I want to be in my Empress mode. Your vitality is here. You are taking control of your narrative. Miracles are on the way. So let's see what else is coming in for you guys. The initials that I got is the letter T, W, R, D, and B. Someone here could work for the airline. Someone here has a trip planned. Someone here could live in the desert. Maybe you feel like you've had to be very careful driving. Someone here is the Empress, or is becoming the Empress. Someone here is becoming pregnant as well. I see you guys putting on a mask to protect yourself. And this mask is, again, to guard you. It's like your cloak of invisibility while they show you who is who and what is what. Because things are going to shift as you've been calling your energy back. People that were stringing you along and blocking you of your opportunities, or just didn't have the best of intentions. So if somebody here is not trying to be pregnant or not trying to get pregnant, be careful. We have the truth lives. Justice is coming in for you. You are letting go of the ghosts of the past. So that's another reason why things have been coming in to distract you. You are untying karmic knots. You're trying to be more present. You're trying to call back your energy. You're trying to do things different. You're trying to set up your future. And so much has been trying to stop you. Someone has also been wasting your time, stringing you along. Okay, somebody that you cared about didn't care as much. It wasn't as reciprocated as you thought. And now that you've pulled back your energy, you're seeing like, oh, I don't think they're doing too hot. And it's because people are switching up on you. As you call it back, as you reclaim it, people are switching up and showing you this anger that they had, or that they were laughing behind your back or talking crap, or that they're childish. People were able to hold up a mask when you were around because your energy was stabilizing and neutralizing. This is crazy. It's going to show that they are in scarcity, that there is jealousy, that they're, unfortunately, friends, lovers, whoever this is not exactly who they said they were. So your angels are coming in to lift you up, to lift your spirits, to help you with your creativity. Somebody here has been feeling stuck. Oh my gosh, see you guys, we have a friendship breakup. You might have a couple of friendship breakups, people that were dismissive. And this friendship breakup, oh my gosh, you guys look. This friendship breakup is bringing you back to life. This friendship breakup is going to bring back your resources. Like okay, let's not get it twisted. You have still been resourceful. You've still been of the light. You've still had all these cool things going on, but it didn't feel quite right. Something wasn't sitting right with you. And these people on the low were dismissing you. And now things are going to become very hostile. Very hostile. That is your first red flag. Okay, so Spirit is saying the first red flag from wherever you've been pulling back your energy, you've been taking a step back, like, I'm just going to put a boundary up. I'm going to be passing out brick walls, okay, passing them out. The first thing you're going to see is rage and hostility and anger and resentment. We have empty promises. Okay, somebody could have been promising you something, but unwilling to do whatever they said they were going to do. Somebody has been trying to alienate you. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much about to be revealed while you're on the secret mission, while you're laying low, while you're sitting this one out. People that were trying to alienate you. They were playing in your face. People that were unwilling to share, unwilling to truly be genuine and encouraging or like authentic. Their empty promises are being revealed. The fact that they were actually dismissive of you, aiding and abetting, baiting and switching, conning and scamming and lying and copying and pasting. Wow. You are going to be everywhere in the future. And this is a lot of these people's worry and fear. They are very nervous that you're going to be everywhere and people aren't going to be sick of you. Okay, have you ever heard people say like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to be on here so much because like their confidence is good again. They took back their power. That they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so good. You're going to be sick of me. You're going to be sick of me." People are never going to get sick of you. These people will, but they're irrelevant. Non-mother effing factor. That's what I say. But yeah, there's going to be all of this aggressiveness coming out. and they are going to ish where they eat. You ever see people just blow up their whole life and you're like, dang, I don't even think they realize they're doing that? All of these insults and like microaggressions and aggressions are going to be coming out because you have poof disappeared. This reminds me of people not being nice to the people that support them. People showing who they really are. It's like somebody not wanting to give an autograph. Like, oh, don't touch me. Don't do that. I don't want to do that. Go away. Well, somebody is starving for attention. So these people have been able to hide a great deal of things, whether they were starving for attention, whether they were angry or wanting to fight or really mad. They were able to hide this from when you would come around. They were able to hide this, and now they're going to crash and burn. Spirit is saying you need to be over here with your cloak of invisibility on. We're going to show you something. Okay, they're like, we have been preparing your table in the presence of your enemies. During this secret mission, the beginning of this, we're going to show you who is going to crash and burn when you call back your energy. When you call back your energy, these people are going to crash and burn. It's already happening. You probably already saw it today or heard of it or haven't heard a peep coming out of some of these people. They're going to be publicly embarrassed because this is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to ruin your own name. They wanted you to look stupid in front of people. They wanted you to look conceited or self-obsessed or they wanted you to look insincere. But your life behind the scenes is you're being present. Your life is harmonious. You're feeling real good. They don't know nothing. They don't know anything. And yeah, I just see you guys control alt deleting. There is deep-seated discrimination. These people they need to be real careful around you. Whatever they think they're sending your way, they're going to have to start from zero. You're not the one. You are not the one. And it's time to stand on business. You are done oversharing. Okay? You are done dimming yourself. You're not holding grudges either. So I don't know who this is. They could be holding a grudge. Oh my gosh, you guys see backstabber. They're like, here, I have an apple for you. No, they've been sneaky the whole time. This reminds me of House of the Dragon. Okay? This reminds me of Allison and Rhaenyra's relationship. Okay? They start off as best friends, right? So this is Game of Thrones talk, but it pertains to this. It's like Allison and Rhaenyra, they were best friends when they were little kids. They start to grow up. Rhaenyra kind of moves like a Targaryen, like passion, fiery. I want to love and be loyal but also do my duty. And then Allison, you know, her father, she always wants to like please him and make him happy. And because of that, she always does things out of duty. So you can see the way Rhaenyra is with her children. It's like love. Those children were made out of love. And Allison's children were made out of duty. Duty, sacrifice, religion, her belief system. And so there's just this difference between their children and then their own dynamic. And then you see Allison very jealous of Rhaenyra because she's, you know, sleeping with Sir Harwin Strong. She's, you know, gets to have, to her it seems like you get to have your cake and eat it too. And I need you to get called out for getting to have your cake and eat it too. And the jealousy, it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing in season 1. It's crazy. But it's because this person had to settle. You think Allison wanted to marry the king? No, she wanted to marry somebody young. She didn't want to marry somebody old. And she didn't care about being the queen. And then she lost all her friends when she married this old guy, like, which was Rhaenyra's dad. So she just wasn't happy. So these people like it when you overshare. Okay, you're Rhaenyra, basically. Thinking like, oh, this person's my friend, da 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 da. But, God forbid, you don't tell them everything, and that is how you are. You're very encrypted. So because Rhaenyra kept something from Alicent, she got real salty the house. Like, no, you can't be lying to me. You gotta tell me everything. You don't gotta tell them anything. You don't gotta tell them anything. It doesn't mean that you don't have gratitude for them. You're just trying to, like, they're all judgy and stuff. Like, go be over there and be judgy. I can't. This is funny but not funny. Like, people are really jealous of you. They are jealous of the person that you have become. They are jealous of the person that they know you're going to become. They know what your future looks like. They're guessing. Their mind is overanalyzing and malfunctioning at the thought of you being everywhere and no one being sick of you, of you monetizing your art, of you having this audacity. So they liked it when you overshared your issues, because then they thought like, oh, they're on my level. Okay, their life kind of sucks and I'm kind of happy about it. Like, get the frick up out of here. This friendship was not what you wanted it to be. They were wasting your time. Again, the letters are R, T, W, D, and B. Like, this person is, yeah, salty. So you're going to sit this one out and you are going to reflect. And it's not just one person being salty. It's all of these people that you didn't really want to see clearly, that you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, that you didn't realize how much they were affecting your protection, how much they were affecting your cape, your halo, your wings, how much they were truly affecting your path, how they were serving as a distraction. Okay, so we have good recognizes good. You are going to be recognized. And it's time for you to be happy. I'm seeing that, like, it has not been easy for you to be happy because there's been so much coming down on you or making you feel awful. There's so much work that you've had to do, and these people just don't understand that. They only know like a snippet. They only know a small piece of what you've been going through. Like, if they really knew, they wouldn't want any part of that. They wouldn't want any part of, like, what you've been going through. They have no idea how hard it's been to be alienated, to be dismissed, to be bullied all the time. So yeah, you're becoming the magician again. Someone here is, you don't see this coming, but you have a new relationship entering your life. Love. You have love coming in as you are untying karmic knots. And yeah, rest. Rest is important. We have the Four of Swords, the Magician. The more you rest, the more resources you gain. The more you take it easy, the more resources you gain. So yeah, you are being prompted to sit it out. You're the Empress. You just sit down and call back your power. Your angels want to remind you that you have a fighting spirit. They want to remind you like how badass you are. And it's going to help you sift through who is insincere in your life, who has been lying, who has been poaching, who has been full of it, and who has been attempting the bait and switch. Because no one is ever going to be able to get your destiny, get their paws on your destiny. So I got the wild boar. This reminds me of House of the Dragon, season 1, where that wild boar comes out and attacks Rhaenyra, and she's just like taking out all her aggression, feeling like the black sheep, feeling like nobody cares about her, feeling like nobody cares that I'm out here. That's a perfect example. Okay. On her little brother's second birthday, they have this big hunt. And so she's like, nobody cares about me, so I'm just going to go off in the woods. And this is what you're doing. You're like, nobody really cares what I'm doing, so I'm just going to go off by myself. And then around this fire, you know, she's sitting at the fire with Sir Kristen Cole, and here comes this wild boar. And what does she do? She goes to freaking town, like, and then comes back in the morning covered in blood went carry on this little piglet. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But it went to attack her. And yeah. So she's walking through the hunt where they've got all their tents and stuff. And she's covered in blood. It's one of my favorite scenes because everyone's staring at her. But Sir Harwin Strong is looking at her like, I like her. I like her. She's a little bit crazy. She's a little Targaryen. I like her. I like her. And this is you guys. You're going to get that fire back. Like you're going out into the woods, not because you're in hermit mode, but you're on this secret mission of like figuring out like what you're even doing. And your angels are going to help remind you of what you're doing, how badass you are, that you are a warrior. Because this is the lower spirit coming up against you. Like, what are you going to do about it? They're like, watch this. Watch this. So yeah, you're making, like, if there's a change in plans. Like, you are being prepared for the Iron Throne. You are. This is crazy. Your angels want you to stop working so hard, and you're going to be met with some type of hardship. Not a lot of hardship, but just some type of resistance. You're going to be met with resistance every time you push it when you're tired. They're just saying you've been working way too hard. Just sit down and call back your energy because you deserve to be gifted in this season. Again, if you were praying on 7/7, you were gifted something on 7/7, affirming, manifesting, being cautious, playing hooky on 7/7, the portal opened for you. On top of that, you have already been initiated. On top of that, you are on a secret mission and they don't need to know nothing. They don't need to know anything. All you got to do is let it flow. Let it flow. If you want to get up to, untie a karmic knot or sever it, you could do that. You could do that, but you're calling back your energy and it's going to make you feel confident. Like it's going to help remind you that you are the star. They're basically saying we have to remind you that you are the star. You have not been feeling like the star. You have not been feeling like the empress. You have not been feeling like the magician. You have not been feeling great and dandy, but you have been grateful. I'm seeing that you've still been grateful. So you have a new opportunity coming in. You have a promotion coming in, and it's going to get you a lot of public attention. A lot. They want you to be in service of love to yourself. You're normally in the service of love. They want you to be in the service of love to yourself. And those of you that have been single for a long time, there is love coming in. There is love approaching. Okay. All exists through love. True love. See, you have true love coming in. I love this because you were hoping that you were seeing certain things clearly, but it still seemed kind of foggy. It still seemed like it was hard to see it. Like you needed sunglasses on or like something was making it weird or wonky. And now you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, true love is on the way. Something that you've long been manifesting is on the way. They want you to be celebratory. They're saying love is already won. Love has already won. We have beloved. Love never ends. They're going to show you why you can be playful, why you can do whatever you want. You just keep calling back your power because it's just been however long this season or this dark night of the soul has been, that has how long it has been being siphoned. You've been running at like a 10% battery and they're wanting to charge you up. They're like, you don't have to settle ever. We're bringing you a promotion. We're bringing you a new beginning. We're bringing you a whole new life. You are on a secret mission. So people might be like, I wonder what happened to them. Where have they been at? You know. You know what you have to do to call back your energy. You know what you have to do to rest and recharge. And you're going to be recharging for like a couple of days minimum. Okay? But I see that, oh my gosh, closure. You're going to be closing the doors on something. I feel like it's the way that you spread yourself thin because you deserve to be playful. You have this desire to go outside and play and do things and be adventurous. So you were forgiving yourself for the time that you didn't spend doing that. You were forgiving yourself for pouring into everyone else. But yeah, these people were trying to alienate you. They were trying to seduce you. They're trying to finesse you. They were trying to finesse and press and upheaval everything that you kind of worked on. Yeah, we have revenge. You trigger people, unfortunately. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's been that way since you were small. Twin flames. See? You have a twin flame coming in. So it's good that you're scaling back and you know, reeling it back in. You don't need to let everybody into your business. You have divine love coming in. You could be closing the door as well on a past love. I see you guys like getting ready, going out, putting on your crown, being really independent. But most of all, I'm getting a lot about dancing. Somebody here could be going to the dentist. I don't know if I said that already. We have a pet. Somebody here could be getting a pet. We have love triangle. You are bowing out of whatever triangle that you were just in. So you can tap back into your divine love. Into how, you know, you do for yourself. The things that you've always wanted. Heart's desire, see? I got desire twice. Your angels are blessing you with a lot of luck. You're like, cool, I'll take it. Yeah, they're trying to send you messages. They're like, send a raven, okay? Game of Thrones, send a raven and let them know that everything is about to change. It's all about to switch up. Like your money is changing. Everything is more HD. It's more bright. I see you going out in nature. Enjoying being the mad scientist of your life. Enjoying all the things that you used to enjoy before. You know, this last season. There were a lot of things. Oh, this is going to break my heart. There were a lot of things you enjoyed doing before this last year or two. Of all of this purging. It felt like the longest dark night ever. And now all the things you had to put aside, from putting into others and giving to others and doing for others, you're putting this back into yourself. I'm hearing that song, I don't give a about you or anything that you do. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. And you are really connected to animals right now. Animals are really drawn to you. Babies are really drawn to you because they see your innocence. They see this innocence around you. But for a while, it was hard for you to see. There's going to be a lot of little secret missions. Okay, I'm channeling a message. There's going to be a lot of secret mission things that you do. Traveling. Going on short trips and long trips. You know what this reminds me of? This energy reminds me of like when you're sneaking out of the house, you know, when you're a teenager and you kind of like put pillows underneath the blanket. I never did that. I just jumped out the window, but anyways, basically it's that energy of Ferris Bueller, you know, pretending like making it seem like there's somebody in the bed, but there's nobody in the bed. That is the type of secret mission that you're on. People are going to think that you're at home, that you're sewing, knitting a sweater, or your cloak of invisibility. They don't know what you're doing. But people are going to think that you're somewhere, but you're not even there. You're not even there. You're out playing hooky. And I got that in your message, that you're going to be playing hooky. Hold on, I'm going to find it. Okay, maybe not. But here it is. Here it is. You're going to be playing hooky. Everyone's going to think you're at school. They're going to think you're in bed still. They're going to think you're at home, but you're not. I used to do this. What I would do when I would sneak out when I was in high school is I would pretend that I shower. Well, I did shower, but I would take a shower and then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to bed. Good night. And I would shut my door. And I was on the second floor, y'all. I was on the second, I can't. I was on the second floor. So I would open the window and I would be on the roof of the patio. Okay, so when I would step down, I'd be on the roof of the patio, the back of the house. And then I had a ladder to the side where there was like this little gated area where our dog would go to the bathroom. And so I put a ladder over there because I was like, I'm the one that has to pick up the dog poop. No one else does. So no one's going to know that there's a ladder here. No one's going to know that right outside her little fence or little area that I got a ladder. And so I put a ladder and I would go down the ladder and then I would hop the fence into another cul-de-sac and I was out. I was out. And I just really didn't care. The more I was doing that, I remember my last year of high school, I started sneaking out. I was just like, I'm going out the window. I don't freaking care. And my last night before I started college, before I was driving to college, I got caught. Got caught. As I got set up by my sister, who is a tattletale. And basically, I had already showered and she made it seem like, oh my gosh, Brittany's still in the shower. I don't know what she's doing. But I wasn't even in the shower. Like, I'd already left. So, like, her in a roundabout way trying to get me in trouble. But I didn't care because I was already on my way out. You know what I mean? To get caught the last night before you go to college is kind of like, whatever. I don't care. You guys are mad. Be mad. But I'm off. I'm gone. So, the more I got to the end of summer, the more I just didn't care because I had already sat them down months before and said, my junior year is going to be my last year of school. I need you guys to withdraw me because I'm going to junior college. I'm starting school. It's going to be in another state. I got to go. I got to get out of here. And, yeah, I say that to say this, you guys, people are going to think that you're off at college or that you're in bed or that you're in the shower or that you're, they're going to think that you're somewhere that you're not. That is your secret mission. You're going to be planning behind the scenes, playing behind the scenes, but most of all, calling back all of your energy. And as you've called all of that back, you're going to watch things crumble, fall, crash, and burn. I'm going to say that again. You're going to watch everything around you crumble, crash, burn, and fall. Crumble, fall, crash, and burn. Yeah, like, it won't matter where you are. A raven will be sent to you. And you will know that it crumbled over there, it malfunctioned over there, it glitched over there. Because your table is being prepared. And for some reason, a lot of it's being cloaked. You are being prompted to play hooky. And everyone that had hidden hostilities, it's going to be exposed. So this is good that you're doing things for you. And this is just the beginning of whatever you're going to start doing for you. Like, people are going to think that you're at school, but you're really in Tahiti. People are going to think that you're at home sick, but you're really on an airplane to go to some island. You picking up what I'm putting down? That is what you guys are going to be doing. This is your catch me outside, but you don't know that I'm outside season. Okay? Shout out to Stephanie. One of my longtime subscribers and one of my members. She's like, I'm going outside. I was like, yeah, we outside. In yesterday's message, I was like, we outside, girl. We are outside. But now they're switching it up on us. We're going to be catch me outside. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They don't know we're outside, though. They have no idea we're outside. They think, oh, they never go anywhere. They're probably at home knitting a sweater. Riddle me what? We're not even home. We're not even home. And when we go to post about said place, you might see it, you might not. You might see it, you might not. And on top of that, it'll be after the fact. It'll be after the fact. I love this. And it kind of sucks, I know, because I feel like you guys are getting over people. You're going to be doing a lot of things, and it's going to help you get over these karmic knots or these karmic ties that you had. Like, dang, I kind of miss them, but it's not, you are going to miss the idea of them, the idea of what they could have been to you. And you're not going to go back to spreading yourself thin, being pressed and stressed and doing for everybody. You're just not going to do it. Wow, be your true self. People don't like it, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, I mean, I guess I can do that. Anybody that doesn't want to do something for you, not saying that they have to, but let's say you're working with somebody and they make it seem like it's a problem, they're going to make you jump through some hoops, that is a no. Anyone that's like, oh, okay, I can do it that way. I want you to be happy. I want you to like it. I want to make sure I do a good job. That's who you're going to be working with. And even then, you're going to be working with people in very small doses. This is going to be a season where you're really learning how to hone in your energy and keep it to you. Keep it to yourself. And you're going to be a lot more selective. You're going to be a lot more private. If you thought you couldn't even be more private, you're going to be a lot more private. It's time to be brave. Because you don't like disappearing on people or ghosting people or kind of, you know, telling them one thing and doing another. But I just feel like you need people to show you who they are. You're like, show me who you are, because I can't. And you're also really learning how to stand up for yourself. People have been invading your boundaries, or you have felt obligated to do things for people, and you don't need to feel obligated. This obligation has been dominating you. If you've not felt good about your body, or you haven't been feeling well, that is going to be changing. That is going to be changing. You're building it back. You're taking it back. You're making changes. Okay. I'm going to get one more. Holy Spirit, can I have one more? Thank you. We have collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. This is what you've been being shown in this last season. A collision of styles, beliefs, energies. And you're like, I don't want any part of this. I need a break. You energetically need a break. So you can heal, so you can reset, so you can mend, so you can repair, so you can have fun. And if people try to be committed to misunderstanding you, or they try to misinterpret your innocence or your... I feel like people really try to misinterpret you or are committed to misunderstanding you to make you feel bad. No, that is who you're going to be walking away from. You don't need to over-explain yourself to anyone, but people want to see if they can get you to over-explain. You know what I mean? Like, let me see if I can get them to feel bad about what they did. And it's because you becoming who you're becoming is making them nervous. They know that you're on this unstoppable divine trajectory of greatness. Okay, so if you made it this far into the message, affirm it below. I am on this unstoppable upward I can't even say it. Trajectory? Don't ask me to spell that. I hope it fucking spells it for you. I can't. If you ever like not know how to spell a word and you're like, please let this text autocorrect it. I don't know. Please let the alphabet help me. Help me help you. So you are on this. I am on this onward. What did I just freaking say? I am on this upward trajectory of greatness. I don't even remember what I just said. You guys, it's been a day. There were so many distractions that have been trying to come in. Like, something does not want you to get this message. Like, and it's because you're about to completely change. You're about to completely switch up on everyone. People that wanted to alienate you, the people that wanted to make you feel bad. It's no. It's a no. What else did I get? Yeah, anybody that is being real weird around you, is trying to make you feel bad, it is because they are nervous about who you are becoming. Okay? They don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that you embody greatness, that you are destined for great things. And so they're like, I protest. What you're doing, trying to make you rip up your own narrative, make you second guess what you've been building, make you feel like a hothead, make you feel crazy. And Spirit's saying, no, don't even listen to them. And that's why they're like, hey, sit this one out, play hooky, take a step back, let them think that you're over here, but you're really over here doing this, having fun, because your vitality is coming back. There are miracles. People can see that you're divinely favored. They're terrified that you're going to get to live this soft life in real time. They are terrified that you are going to live a soft life and that they're going to have to hear about it or they're going to have to see it. Does that make sense? They're like, I don't want to see them living their best life. Ooh, I'm hearing another airplane. That one's coming in hot. People want to take advantage of your kindness and make you explain. They want to take advantage of that and make you explain. So it's time for you to be outside and people not knowing that you're actually outside. Let them think you're inside. Let them think whatever. This season, you are going to get to be human. Feel like you're human. Feel your level up. This fell on the ground twice while I was trying to start the message. I was like, wow, this card does not want to stay on the table. But yeah, a lot's going to be exposed to you. And I see you kind of mourning the loss of everybody at once. Like, you know what? I had high hopes for them and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And yeah. If you guys are on Patreon, I'm sorry I'm behind schedule. I do have messages that I'm going to be posting there. Remember that there's not a schedule for Patreon. With the holiday and everything else that's been going on, I'm like behind. But there are over 2 years of messages in the meantime to binge watch that are all ad free. So what else was I going to say? I think that's it. You guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. I hope that this helped you. Yeah, the people, the people. I keep saying that. Instead of saying the person that you're becoming, the people that you're becoming. The person that you're becoming is making people uneasy. Oh, well. Oh, freaking well. All important links are in the description box. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You don't want to miss out when I go live. And I just thank you guys for your love and your support and your patience if you're on another platform. And I just love you guys. If you made it all the way to the end of this message, what can we drop? Drop a fish down below. Dunna, 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 dunna. Drop a little, or you could drop a shark, do, 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 or fish down below. I'm going to get out of here because I've gone nuts trying to get this message up. Oh, I can't. I love you guys. Bye.